Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. Well, I can understand why the players don't like to travel, but it is great to be back in Sydney. I'm paired in the box today with Matthew Richardson. What a pleasure.
Thanks, Dennis. Expecting something very special here tonight.
Taking the field tonight will be the Giants versus the Hawks. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it.
It's the sound of the mighty Giants. Feel the ground is shaking, the other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap, we're stronger than the
We have the toss of the coin. The Hawks kicking to the right of screen. Run 15. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. Anticipation is high, players are ready, and the game is underway.
Leadership like coaching is fighting for the hearts and souls of men and getting them to believe in you.
Intercepted by Ward. Patton with his head down, running for home. Green takes the mark. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 40 metres from home. A pretty safe bet from this position. Going for goal number 1. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. Green gets the first goal of the match. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball is bounced. Palms it down nicely. Scoops up the bouncing ball. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Rioli kicks for goal. Henderson got under it. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. A goal for Hawthorn. He sinks his first goal. The Hawks sink their first. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. McAvoy with the hit. Puopolo with the football. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. McAvoy guides it. Controlled by Puopolo. Long. Gains possession through the interception. Patton runs past and gets the ball. And he's heading for home. Takes the mark all by himself. 20 metres out. Green with quite a challenge in front of him. Going for goal number 2. The Giants had one to their tally. The Giants in front, but only one goal the difference. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce. Davis punches it. Girard has the ball. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. McAvoy on for Hawthorn. Ball up in the centre square. Clean tap out of the ruck. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Sicily. Gathered by Ward. Takes possession. He picks up the loose ball. Burgoyne onto the ball. Is in his possession. Sends it on its way. Marks. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Brandt with a chance to level the scores. Sends it home with a mighty kick. Scores are so close, every move counts now.
Brand can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match.
O'Mara tackles too high on Haynes. Haynes puts it on the boot. Tapped by Caniglio. A good job keeping it in play there. Girard closes him down. He's got the footy in his hands. He gains possession. Shields puts it on the boot. And the mark will be paid. Jams it on the boot. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Hopper has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. That's a mark. Shaw kicks it. Kelly with the ball. He boots it.
Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richo?
Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals. The stats show that both teams are practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking advantage.
Insightful, Richo. And here's the start of the second term.
Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results.
McAvoy bumped off the ball. Sends the ball inside his attacking 50. Steady hands there as he holds that one. This will certainly test him from this distance. Over the top of the pack. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Going for goal number 1. Goal. That's 2 in a row for the Hawks. Only 1 goal the difference. The Hawks can't afford to get too comfortable here.
McAvoy is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Shaw slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. The loose ball picked up by Glob. He boots it from the pack. A solid mark from Cool. 30 metres out, almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Chance to level the score. Greater Western Sydney get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. That's 3 each.
Core has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Good tap from Davis. Puopolo just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. And he's heading for home. Cord sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Langford in the back. Cord drives the ball towards goal. Sends it home with a mighty kick. Greater Western Sydney have scored the last 2 goals. Only 1 goal the difference. The Giants can't afford to get too comfortable here. Davis is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Brand. Gets boot to leather. Cord claims it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Kicks it across the ground. He spills the mark. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Buckley sinks the long kick. That's his first. The Giants leading 2 goals the difference. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce. Davis without a touch. The clearance by McAvoy. He was pushed. A lovely drop punt. Nice work from Henderson. Keeps it close to the ground. Gunston presents and takes the mark. 40 metres from home. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Goal to the Hawks. Gunston with his first. 2 goals would change the lead in favour of the Hawks.
Gunston can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
Definitely palmed to advantage. The ball in the hands of Ward. He gets his hands on the footy. Ward slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible.
Cameron got a really good footballing brain. He slams that on the boot. Birchall marks the ball. He kicks it long. O'Brien marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it.
Burgoyne drilled that kick in. It's Edward Scissorhands. Handball finds Ward. He's racking up possessions. Taken by Burton. Jams it on the boot. His mistake costs him a possession. What do the stats look like, Richo?
Well, the scoreboard says they're winning, but you wouldn't have thought so looking at those stats.
Enlightening, Richo. 2 quarters down and only 2 to go. We're back for the 3rd term.
Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own 2 ears.
Guided by McAvoy. Controlled by Puopolo. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Delivio boots it. Patton claims the ball. Jams it on the boot now. Langford with the mark. Kicks it. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Strong mark by Burgoyne. Kicks it. Puopolo claims it.
Puopolo's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Henderson gets the upper hand.
Henderson takes aim for goals. Impey with the goal. Goal for goal now. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. There's the bounce. Deft touch from McAvoy. He controls the bouncing ball. Lobb gives the ball to the man on the run. Cord looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. They've conceded possession. He gets the hand pass. Deft touch from Rioli. Guided by Burgoyne. The bouncing ball is controlled. Sicily with the football. He's running hot, Richard.
He has been outstanding all match, Dan.
A long kick there. A great effort. Gunston lines it up. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't slot this one through. A chance to add one more to his tally. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Gunston gets number 2. That's 3 in a row for the Hawks. Only 1 goal the difference. Hawthorn can't afford to get too comfortable here. Punch by Lobb. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. He brings it out of the pack. Tomlinson with an easy mark.
Tomlinson is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Cameron shoots for goal. It's going. Oh, it's hit the post. Tough break.
Looks like he'll go out wide. Stratton kicks to himself. And the ball crosses over the boundary. Lobb comes off like a dinosaur enjoying climate change. A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. McAvoy got a fist on it. Takes control of the ball. Takes control of the ball. Clean tap by Puopolo. He collects the loose ball. Brand clears it out of the 50. Nice mark there. Shields with no time to delay with that kick.
Kelly loves to take a screamer, and I think the coach won't mind him having a crack. But as he gets better and better, he'll provide real X factor for his team. He steadies now in front of goal. Buckley puts his boot on it. He takes a strong mark.
50 metres from home. I don't know if you can see it from back there, but it's a goal. That's his first. Greater Western Sydney steal back the lead. Let's see with the stats how both teams performed.
Maybe losing, but Hawthorn looked fantastic in the stats.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up.
McAvoy totally outclassed in that contest. Short with the kick. Takes it well. A lovely drop punt. A great effort. Puopolo boots it. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Scully has so much potential, he could just be anything. Shaw puts his boot on it. Rioli marks the ball. Sending it on its way, Burgoyne marks it.
Slams it on the boot. Strong mark by McAvoy. Bumps the pigskin. Lobb with the mighty fist. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Nice interception. Takes possession. Jams it on the boot. Nice work from Shaw. Shaw sends one up towards the wing. Puopolo has it.
Puopolo is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Henderson marks it. Henderson shoots for goal. Henderson kicks it straight through the big sticks. The Hawks in front.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here's the bounce. McAvoy taps it. Burgoyne pummels in. Hopper intercepts it. The umpire to ball it up. Cameron aims for his man on the ground. Frawley keeps it alive with a foot. Rioli gets a hard bump from Buckley. He'll get a free for that tackle. Far too high. Patton feeds it wide. Frawley has it.
Frawley needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Burgoyne slams the ball to his boot. A great mark under pressure. Bruce boots it. That's a mark.
He kicks it long. Takes it well. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Boots it. That was a super grab. He kicks it. Just leaves them in his wake. Great goal. That's number 3. Hawthorn in front.
Gunston can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Here's the bounce. Cameron didn't even get close to that tap. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Henderson has hit the woodwork. The Hawks by 2 goals. He's looking for options now. Shield kicking the ball to himself. Sends it on its way. I think he just wants attention. What a valiant effort from Hawthorn.
We have to feel a little bit for the Giants. They've worked really hard to get into a good position to win this match, and they've let a golden opportunity slip through their fingers.
Final scores are 49-37. That's all from us. Thanks for joining us, and thank you, Richo. See you again next game.
Well, thanks for having me. That's all we have time for. We'll see you next time.